Hello YouTube, this is Shirley426, and today we have the review of the P-Bandai exclusive, or P-Bandai exclusive, RE100 Gun Easy Ground Type Bluebird Team Custom. Now I'm going to be honest, I really don't know too much about the Bluebird Team Custom at all, because I did some research and didn't really find too much info on it. The only reason why I got this is that I am a big fan of the Gun Easy mold. Ever since the first Gun Easy came out, I was a big fan of it. I loved it. It's still the best Reborn 100 kit to me. I would recommend this to anybody who would ask about the Reborn 100. Hence, I got the Gun Blaster after that, and then the Gun Easy Ground Type, and now this version came out. The only one I kind of skipped on was the rollout version, because at the time, I was not in the situation to buy anything due to multiple aspects. But still, this is my fourth Gun Easy kit, and yeah. Still love it, still enjoyable. So this review will be a simple review, because I've already reviewed 3 of these things, and then this is my 4th, so I'm pretty much going to be doing some very easy articulation and then simple comparisons, and that's going to be pretty much it. But before that, as usual, being a P-Bandai kit, let's go over its parts or its components. So first of all, what you get, of course, is obviously the Gun Easy Ground Type Bluebird Team Custom. So I'm just judging by the name, I'm just gonna assume that this is supposed to be like another elite team or squad that uses this mobile suit. So yeah, so you still get the main mobile suit out there, the Gun Easy Ground Type, which actually does have some differences, and then we still get the beam bazooka, and then we still get the beam rifle, which you are able to store on the leg like that. And then inside the shoulders, we still get the 2 launcher or weapon holding gimmicks, where one has the beam saber and the other one has the double missile / grenade launchers on them. Alright, so and let's go over the stuff that you're supposed to get first. So here we have the stuff that you are supposed to get, actually right over here. So these are all beam effect parts to be as a good start. So here we have the shield. Once again, it's still beautifully molded, and really love that effect part. And then we get 2 beam saber effect parts. Once again, I keep forgetting how thin these are supposed to be. So yeah, definitely these are on the thin side. And then we get the fan. Once again, I'm not the biggest fan of this design or this gimmick, but I do understand it. I do understand the main reason of this design or this gimmick. But yeah. And then, oh, oops, I did a slight mistake going on here. So here's a few more. Number 1 here is a part where you attach, this is the beam rifle cap version, which you can have this be on the peg. So you can have the peg version and then connect to the hole right over here on the leg if you want to do so. So currently you got 2 options where you can actually have like a extra clip going on here, and then you can attach to the leg. So it's really up to you which one you want to use. But of course, yeah, really up to you. And then here we have a simple action-based connector. And then these parts, now these parts are basically if you don't want to have anything on the shoulders or on the body right over there. Oops, sorry about that. If you don't want to have anything on there, you take them off, and then you basically cover up the holes with these. So if you don't want to if you want to have like a simple shoulder going on, this is what you use. As leftover parts, we get another extra one of these clips. So technically, since you do have 2 holes, on 1 hole on each leg, I guess this may not be considered as a leftover piece, but still, if you want to have 2 of these, be my guest. And then these parts, so these are the original weapon storage units for the original Gun Easy right over there, the simple design. So if you don't really like the big longer ones on the shoulder, this is the one you get to use. Once again, one of them has the 2 holes gimmick, and then the other one has the beam saber holding gimmick. So keep that in mind. So if you want to have the exact same 2 storages on the shoulders, then you have to buy 2 of them. Alright, so let's go over some stickers. So once again, here we have the sticker sheet. As you can see, I pretty much used almost everything. I did not use these black ones, which are basically the face vents. Come on, camera. Okay, so these are the face vents, and then this is the one that goes onto the crotch area, so which I did not use, but I did use a black undermarker to color it up. And everything else I did use, so I'll point them out later. And then being a P-Bandai kit, we get some water slides. We get all these symbols that, yeah. I guess the original artwork did have one, like some of these did show up, so I guess these could be more important to some people as well. Alright, so let's go over some leftover pieces. So first of all, other than the cover-up ones and then the other one, the simple ones for the Gun Easy, here are the ones I cut off. So number 1, we actually get the head mold a little bit, not entirely another head mold, but This is the original head mold of the original Gun Easy, because for the ground variant, they actually have like a different design on the top area. So hence we get a leftover piece of these, and then we get the inner part for the eye. So these are pretty much for the original, because the Gun Easy ground types, their eyes are actually different designs. I'll get into that later. And then here we have the a black piece that supposed to go on the crotch area, but in this case the kid uses a red piece. And then we get a black chin left over for some reason, because the chins are always have been red as far as I know. It's maybe except for then again, this could be the chin part for the original Gun Easy, because that was the only one that actually had a black chin. Alright, so those are the ones I cut off. So here are the parts that I did not cut off, and I had to make some compromises. Before that, but once again, we still get a bunch of leftover polycaps, so nothing too special there. So these B1 black parts, as you can see, I did not use any of them, because in this kit, the only part that you're supposed to use are the feet area, number 8. But as you can see, I decided to go with the blue ones, because, well, obviously the kit is entirely blue, and also I felt like this would be just kind of awkward to have this plate, but just to use one part. So I decided to save these plates, and yeah, we get to some black shoulders and going on here, and some leg parts. And then, well, obviously enough, we get some yellow pieces as well, but these pretty much all exist. I basically cut off the only leftover parts, so there are some yellow pieces that are used on this kit, but these ones, the leftover parts, these are from the gun blaster, as far as I remember, for the backpack. And then here are the parts that once again are leftover pieces. So here are the original shoulders of the Gun Easy, because the Gun Easy ground types actually have a extra vent going on the design. And then here are the back of the leg covers up, because they're the same piece, but they have a different design on the bottom. So hence leftover piece. Once again, we get 2 of those plates. And then, well, this is not exactly a leftover piece, but these are more pretty much action-based connectors. And then here we have the leg designs, like armor parts, because once again, slightly different design, hence we get some leftover pieces for these. Alright, so let's go over the simple review. So let me just get it off the stand. And here we go. So once again, just to give you like a chronological order, first we got the Gun Easy, and then we got the Gun Blaster, and then we got the Gun Easy ground variant, and now we have this version as well. Okay, so once again, it has the exact same articulation. We still get a nice bend going on here. I'm going to take this off. And then we still have the front skirt that moves, back skirt does not move, the side skirts move. We have the back skirt which also can store the bazooka going on here. And then we still have the rotation on the arm itself, on the top section here. And then, oops, I think something popped out. There we go. And then we still have the articulation on the lower arm as well. And the shoulders can move about 90 degrees to the side, and we still have the forward and backward movement going on here. And then the legs, once again, very sturdy. We still have a nice side swivel going on here. Can go to the side almost 90 degrees. And then we can go front kick as well, and nice bend going on here, and with a nice pivot. So the feet are not ball jointed, they are in a peg and hole system, and with a lot of some gimmicks going on here, so hence we get this nice pivot joint. So pretty much everything is pretty much the same articulation as the previous versions. So let me just get the hand off just for the sake of it. So, once again, here are some comparisons going on here. So, comparing with the original ones, because I think the Gun Blaster, that's pretty much, we know the main thing about them. Okay, so if you have the Gun Easy, and then if you are planning to get this version or the original ground type version on the back, just be aware. Number one, the color is obviously going to be different, and the head is going to be different. While the original Gun Easy has like that traditional Gundam-ish look going on here with the Gundam-ish eyes going on there, the ground type actually has pretty much the same base, but you can see the head design, the forehead design is slightly different going on here. Oops, sorry about that. So you can see the forehead design is like that for the ground type, while the original Gun Easy has a slightly different design, so that's one of the differences. And the eyes. The ground type variants have a much more flat looking eyes, like basically a visor-ish eyes going on here. So in this case, you actually have a red piece behind that, and then you put the sticker on top of it. So yeah, there's no black lines needed, so if you don't want to use the sticker, you can always not use it. And then once again, the shoulder, the weapon storage containers are different designs. The ground variants are much more bulkier and larger. More, I wouldn't say, well, slightly larger and then slightly taller. And then once again, you can open them up to reveal the gimmicks. So one of them is a beam saber, one of them is the missile launcher or / grenade launcher going on there. And then on the shoulders, you can see, I think, there we go. You can see, if looking at the shoulders actually have extra vents going on here as well. These are actually, the yellow parts are stickers on this case, and then I believe the chest vents on the these parts, these on the inside are also stickers going on here. On the manual, they do show these inside vents being yellow, but they do not give any stickers for those as well. And for those who have the gun blaster, yes, it is still compatible with the backpack, so no need to worry about that. And then body-wise, we still have the same articulation going on here. And then, yeah, I believe the waist section should be the same, except for the side skirt having one of those extra parts, which I'm still not sure what those are. And then the leg design is almost the same, but it's just more of a different design / mold going on here. If you look at the side, you can see there is a slight design difference going on there. And then on the back of the legs, these are the parts for the original, and then here is the different design going on there. And obviously, I forgot to mention, or I'm pretty sure this is obvious, but on the head there's a extra antenna going on there. So, yeah. So in this case, the stickers are supposed to be here on the shoulders. So that's 4 stickers in total, and then the head for the eyes and the front camera and back head camera. Those are those. And then this part, you can see this black section right over here on the crotch area. That is supposed to be a sticker, but I decided to just go with pure black. Or to be honest, I don't think it was really necessary, because I think it would still look good without the stickers as well. And that's pretty much it for stickers. There's not much to use in terms of stickers, other than the ones that goes onto the weapons, like this one. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the review. So you still get the same articulation, same quality, same type of build. It's just a different design going on here. And as I mentioned, you can take these off and always cover them up with the original if you don't want to have them. So up to this point, I can definitely clearly say that for me, the Reborn's 100 Gun Easy is my favorite kit for the Reborn's 100 line. Definitely, I will recommend this line to anybody at this point. So because they're the same bases, the only one that had the most differences would be the gun blaster going on here. So once again, if you guys do have any questions regarding this kit, do feel free to ask around, because I am really gladly to help for those who are curious, or those who are like struggling which to choose among them as well. As I mentioned, the only one I don't have is the rollout version, which is basically the same Gun Easy right over here, but in a white color scheme. And then on the promo pics, it definitely did not have the weapon storage containment. So that's pretty much the only difference as far as I know, and maybe the head, but that's pretty much as far as I know. But once again, these kits are solid. Even my original Gun Easy is still standing very well. There's no loose pieces going on here. So yeah, because some Reborn's 100 kits are still, they get really loose quickly, or they have like stability issues. Anyway, that's pretty much it. So other than you still get the same weapons with the bazooka, everything is pretty much the same. It's just a different design, color on certain details, or it's pretty much the matter of, is it the original variant or is it the ground variant at this point. Anyway, thanks for watching the review. This was the review of the P-Bandai exclusive Reborn's 100 Gun Easy ground type Bluebird team custom. I'm sorry I wasn't able to give you guys any information about that Bluebird team custom thing, but hopefully I'll get to find out later in the future. Anyway, once again, if you guys got any questions, leave a comment below. Until then, see you guys next time.